Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Bionic Commando. It's been a couple of days since I last played, maybe a day. So we're back to the load screen, so we may have lost a little bit of progress. What's come to my attention here is just how odd this game is compared to most video games. Like, cross promotion in video games has never really been a thing.
Spencer, listen up. Secretary of Defense Armstrong is
So
calling the shots on this mission. If he contacts you, try to be polite, okay?
if you are seeing Bionic Commando Rearmed as just an advertisement for this game, okay, that makes sense. That's not completely unheard of, but it is pretty completely unheard of to then also see advertisements in this game for a different game like Dark Void. And look, they've even got their own website here on the curse, on the screen. I guess there's nothing to collect anywhere around here, and this is pretty much as far as we got last time. Is just to this point. It'll probably take me a little bit of time to get used to the controls again. This control system is still pretty crazy. And even if I got these mines removed, like, they're not really stopping me. Like, sure, they are blocking this path where maybe I'm supposed to go into that area, but also a lot of this looks like it's just irradiated, or maybe they're blocking a higher path as if I'm supposed to yeah, I should do that first. New file obtained. So we're gonna hack the second relay. We're gonna deactivate the minefield. We are gonna continue down the challenges. Pull 3 train cars to complete this. We need to find one more train car, and then just headshot people and kill people. Alright, good to know. And the game seems pretty crazily short.
What happened to the guys that went to investigate that crash? Last thing I heard was the comlink was broken. Someone killed them? No, moron, it's the radiation. It interferes with the... Stop! Immediately!
It really does have this feel of, like, Escape from LA, Escape from New York style gameplay. And you're playing as Snake Plissken, basically, with a special arm. And we know there's collectibles, but they're kind of small. Like, there isn't a ton of them. And they're usually sort of in the open area. Of course, we already did find one that... There's another one pulled down. Oops. I just killed somebody, didn't even know I was doing it. I definitely feel a need for a sniper gun. It just doesn't seem likely I would be able to zoom in enough to hit this guy in the head. And even if I am hitting these guys in the head, they're probably not counting as headshots. We've got our indicators. Where was that guy? There he is. That should be a headshot. A lot of opportunity to jump around and look. And no penalty for falling any distance. Grab a couple bullets. Don't get too close to the radiation. So if the radiation affects my bionics and their that would have been a great place for a collectible, but you can't even walk in there. And it affects my bionics and their communication. They probably are limited in the number of. Wow, you cannot go that direction at all. Okay, good to know. They're probably limited in the amount of things they can do. The types of bombs they can use and such. Because why would you mess up your own communication? And is that the train that we dropped down? It may have actually rolled all the way there. Interesting. Deactivating minefield. Subject to downtown situation. Our perimeter has been infiltrated. Intel and the enemy is currently at a minimum. All hands are now considered to be at the highest combat alert. All suspicious activities must be investigated and dealt with accordingly. Polycraft troop carriers are on standby and ready to move out to provide reinforcements. Still have this weird tentacle thing. Did we need to pay a voice actor to say that?
We only need one more relay, then we'll have your position.
Yeah. And it would be pretty early in the game if Joe betrayed you again that quickly. But it might happen. More Dark Void, more stars, Resident Evil cross promotion. I don't know who this guy is. I think he's a Capcom character from like Mega Man or something. I've seen him before. He looks like a little Lego minifig, but I suspect there's more to him than just that. All these levels very much feel like they were designed in kind of a weird way to be so broken up and so walled off with radiation. It feels like they had more developed and then their engine just couldn't handle it. And so now I can swing on these guys. And all of a sudden the minefields stop being a burden and start being helpful. Sort of. Can't break glass. Let's see, Capcom, Unity.com. With all these advertisements here, it feels like the game was expecting some level of third-party support. Like, not third-party support. What's the way to even say this? They were expecting to make some profit specifically by by product placement. Ash International. I don't know what the reference to Ash International is. There we've got a potential boss that we'll have to fight. But that could also just be...
I get the suit and the polygraphs, but what's the deal with the floating mines? I mean, seriously. Countermeasures against low-altitude flyers. You know, helicopters, recon drones. If the FSA sends anything skyward, we'll blow the shit out of it.
So do I want to get closer, or do I want to just start shooting on these guys right now? There's a collectible up there, so let's just run up here. And then when you get back into buildings, they're pretty repetitive. This almost has a Silent Hill-esque feel to it. And tube travel seems to have worked pretty well. And that just killed them all in one fell swoop. Ascension City is really on the nose as far as a name of a city where you're going to spend most of your time swinging around.
Spencer, you've been without your arm for a long time. Bionic parts usually take some time to synchronize with the bearer.
Your point being?
My point being, don't expect to jump straight back into the old days. Certain moves and techniques will come back. Just give them some time.
So there's your good excuse. What's that one say? Ascension City Museum, monorail. I guess we're gonna swing. You're kind of forced into this. Into specific swings. Let's see. Yeah, I get where this might have been an attempt to do something along the lines of like it. Let's out portal, let's out mirror's edge. Like, I could get the idea of swinging around and looking cool while doing that. They didn't actually accomplish any of that. June 83. Look at that texture. That is just awful. And I get a feeling that I'm eventually just gonna have to adopt a just run attitude. It's like, it doesn't matter at all. Let's see, so if I want to get up there, I have to let's see. That was very risky. Yeah, let's come up here. So all kinds of things you can grab onto. So clearly, at some point, there was a hole different type of game here. I just picked up some kind of other bullets that I haven't unlocked yet. I can't get up there. I don't see any collectibles here. Spending a decent amount of time on collectibles. Still feel pretty limited on what I can rip down. It feels like I should be able to grab these cars. And that just doesn't happen. Yeah, more and more it is gonna come down to just run, just move forward. Just make sure you've gotten every collectible and done everything that you think you can do. I'm a little afraid to do this for fear of it being a radiation area, and it was. And just climbing on the ledge actually doesn't work. So while you do have nice...
Look, that's not one of ours, is it?
Why did I get a targeting reticle all of a sudden?
Home base. Guard reporting. Unidentified enemy troops in the zone. I repeat that. Troops in the zone. Yes, within the zone. Waiting orders.
Apparently if they get close enough you can just start locking on to them now. That's cool. And right there is a collectible, so we know something's got to change. Before we leave, though, just look for every dark void sign we can find. Apparently there was just 2 pathways. Okay. And it doesn't look like there's anything over here. Like, I desperately need the ability to see more on the map. Attention pods, during recent live combat training, a bullet ricocheted and hit the rear venting outlet of a biomech. The result was a serious malfunction in the biomech's power source. The mechanic Yanero was up all night fixing it. The venting outlet is a sensitive spot on biomech combat suits. May be the only one. All measures should be taken to protect it. Never turn your back towards incoming fire and cover each other. Lieutenant Chatterton. So we know what to shoot for now. Let's see. Contextual transmission, analyze, standby, transmission type, short range communication. Speaker. Hey Matthews, do you know anything about what's going on downtown? There's some rumor that an FSA Special Ops Force has gotten into the city. Any truth to that room? Seems like it, but you know what? What really confuses me is that they've managed to hack into our relays. Hack the relays? Is that even possible? I've heard relays can't be hacked at all. No, not by a normal person. That's why I'm confused. And another. So, these relays, like, hack everybody, even their own people.
We'll update the mission parameters. In the meantime, proceed through the city. We need to know what they're up to.
So it wants me to go through that. And isn't all of that irradiated? I guess we're gonna find out. Where do we start? This looks like a platform to start on. And there. And then we'll just swing ourselves to things that we think we can hit. Nope, nope, nope. Game over.
Good. We've acquired your position on radar. We'll update the mission parameters. In the meantime, proceed through the city. We need to know what they're up to.
Alright, so if I'm gonna get this collectible, I've got to do it really smartly. Which, you know, it's probably not worth my time.
We've acquired your position on radar.
Yeah.
We'll update the mission parameters. In the meantime, proceed through the city. We need to know what they're up to.
So I'm pretty much just swinging at the edges. And then that kills me. Alright. So almost certainly you're going to have to come back to levels if you were going to get all the collectibles. And right now I just don't feel like that's worth our time. Let's see. Still don't know what that third word is. Ascension City Museum, and it's a pair of pliers. 20th century hardware. That's ridiculous. Alright. Alright, try that again. Getting a start on these is more difficult than probably should be. And see that balloon section over there? I think those are still turned on. But it also feels like we're going to have to come back through a city. It kind of does feel like the whole city might be interconnected. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, the whole city might be just this series of pathways and minefields that are interconnected in a weird way. And of course, we'll fight a few bosses, but I wouldn't be surprised if we only saw 3 or 4. We know these are load sections whenever you go through one of these tunnels. So maybe they were going for an open world idea and they failed at that?
Spencer, we loaded the first pod with a hiker. It's in the air now.
And so now we're going for that. New information obtained was a hiker. Is a semi-automatic weapon with unique design optimized its armor-piercing capacity. Alright. Insertion pod. frag grenades, Patrick Armstrong, Byron, map legend, waypoints, pod drops. There was this game called Bulletstorm that's a much more fast-paced game than this, and I still have a lot of people to kill, and there really aren't that many people. But they did have this pod drop concept, Sushi and Sun. That doesn't make any sense. And you would find these pods that had landed, and that was the only point where you could buy more bullets.
Our scans indicate that
Or
BioRain has set up a security door in the area. There's no use trying to get through unless you have an access code.
so now we're getting into kind of a Metroidvania-ish thing, which fair enough. If that's what this game was gonna be, is a 3D Metroidvania clone. That would actually work. Wesk, is that from Wesker? Like one of the bad guys from Resident Evil? But we are 2 hours plus into gameplay, and just now I'm seeing that there's a Metroidvania twist to it. We've barely fought 10 people. We're mostly just playing something that has this mentality that you've never played a 3D platformer before, which isn't the case. I mean, Super Mario 64 most definitely came out before this, and it had more moves than this game does. So I wonder if the idea here is that I have to walk around, that there's no way to directly get to the top. I saw a car. Where did that car go? I was gonna rip that down. And the game is just telling me to keep moving. Like even the game itself knows, like, don't slow yourself down thinking you need to do certain things. I don't even know where these guys are. Alright, there's a guy. That's one guy dead. I'm shooting people in the arms, basically. And I'm out of bullets. So let's solve this problem. And how do we upgrade this?
One's new. They call it a hiker. It packs a fierce punch with a good spread. Not exactly subtle.
It looks like it's just a hologram, but I grab it and it becomes a real gun. Interesting. It feels kind of shotgun-ish. and like it doesn't seem like it has enough of a knockback, and on top of that I'm out of bullets. So music is playing, and what did he just throw? Good news is you can kick these guys apparently off the edge of things, that's helpful, but the fact that I've used all of my bullets to reach this point and there's really nothing even at this point is not great. And they wanted me to go that way. You can't help but feel this game is just slow. Like, really, really slow. And of course the way I'm playing is slowing it down. And maybe it will eventually speed up, but it's been another 30 minutes and we started in a city dealing with mines, and we finish in a city kind of dealing with the same bad guys. It's slowly, I assume, working up to a boss fight, but it needs more story, it needs more variety. There could be some kind of puzzle mechanic. If you're gonna hang, I could clearly see a puzzle mechanic where you have to hang and swing on things at a certain time in a certain order, shoot some blocks to unlock a code or something. And we may see all of that, I just haven't seen it yet. Anyways, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.